a picture perfect painting of imperfection. I'm a walking definition of unsettled and restless. The needle in my compass points anywhere but home. I thought I'd always be alone, 'cause I never wanted to tap my brakes. I never wanted to settle down. I was always one foot out the door. I never thought about turning around. Never saw myself with a white picket fence dug into the ground. Never till now.
Out of all the prayers I prayed, you're heaven's answer. Out of all the hell I've been through, I never thought you'd be out there, but thank God you were out there. 'Cause
I never wanted to tap my brakes. I never wanted to settle down. I was always one foot out the door. I never thought about turning around. Never saw myself with a white picket fence dug into the ground. Never till now. Never till you walked into that bar. Never till we talked over that song. Never till we danced till closing time. Never till you proved me wrong about the kind of love you fall so hard you never hit the ground. Never till now. Oh, never till now.
never till now.
Yeah, the kind of love you fall so hard you never hit the ground.
There you see it, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her.
Who would have thought I'd meet the girl of my dreams outside the bathrooms of a country concert? I know I'm not the most emotional or sensitive person. I thought this would be hard to write. Turns out, this became super easy when I started thinking about our love. You're truly the most compassionate and genuine person I have ever met. The amount of heart you give to every aspect in your life, whether it's work or our love, you're inspirational. You have met so many people over the years, and the love they share for you instantly shows. You make it so easy for people to see the beauty in your soul. Like I get to see it every day. That's why whenever I go out without you, people instantly ask, "Where's Daz?" The future I see with you is unbound by the limits you manifest for us. You are my rock star, and your future success is going to be inspirational to so many people. Your cute silliness before bed is my kryptonite. It melts my heart seeing the funny cutie I know being her best self. And I hope to constantly bring that out in you throughout our life. Throughout our marriage, I vow to kiss you every night and morning, no matter what. I vow to always be your protector in life, even though you are your own badass. I vow to constantly try and keep a smile on your face as you put one on mine every day. I vow to be the best dog dad to Dan.
Oh, Dan.
And to our future children. I vow to consider whatever quirky or healthy nut thing you find next. I'll love you for always trying to better us, even if I try to fight it. And I vow to not always try and win and be less stubborn, even though it's really hard sometimes. You're my everything. I love you so much. And remember, I'm here until death.
No.
So you're stuck with me. I love you, pretty lady.
Oh, I
You're
love you.
mister.
Oh, Ryan, those are really good.
I know.
Okay, Ryan, since the day I picked you because you were taller, I knew it was the beginning of a fun, adventurous, and playful love story. We boat rivers, lakes, helicopter skies, and ventured to incredible places. But these experiences only tell part of our story. It's every day that we continue to tell it. When we wake up in the mornings and I make you breakfast, sometimes, you always kiss me goodbye to the late night giggle sessions. You are the mister to my cutie, the calm in my storm of emotions, the patience in all my frustrations, the endless support when I am in doubt, and my protector against all things that do not serve us. Through the good, the scary, the fun, or uncomfortable times, I promise to love you because when the going gets tough, we just get tougher. Whether it's 5, 3, or 1, I know you will be the best father to Dan and our future little Holcombs. I remember the first time I said I love you, I was so nervous, and I've been trying to say it for weeks, I just didn't have the nerve. Know when I tell you I love you, I don't do it out of habit. I tell you because I find myself falling in love with you more every day. I'm really not trying to cry off this makeup. You were the reason now, the reason back then, my reason every day to work harder, to worry less, and to enjoy the little things. Ryan, I pinky promise to continue to grow with you, to support you in everything you do, to always care more about your health than you do, to never stop playing, and to hold you in the highest regard always. I love you always and forever, unconditionally.
I love you. That's really good. Des.
You're not crying.
I am trying not to, okay? I want my makeup to run.
No. I love you.
I love you too.
Don't have to leave this town to see the world, 'cause it's something that I gotta do. I don't wanna look back in 30 years and wonder who you're married to. Wanna say it now, wanna make it clear, for only you and God to hear. When you love someone, they say you set them free, but that ain't gonna work for me. I don't wanna live without you. I don't wanna even breathe. I don't wanna dream about you. I wanna wake up with you next to me. I don't wanna go down any other road now. I don't wanna love nobody but you. Looking in your eyes now, if I had to die now, I don't wanna love nobody but you. All the wasted days, all the wasted nights, I'll blame it all on being young. Got no regrets, 'cause it got me here, but I don't wanna waste another one. I've been thinking about what I want in my life. It begins and ends the same. If I had to choose what I couldn't lose, there'd only be one thing. I don't wanna live without you. I don't wanna even breathe. I don't wanna dream about you. Wanna wake up with you next to me. I don't wanna go down any other road now. I don't wanna love nobody but you. Looking in your eyes now, if I had to die now, I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Baby, I see what you say. We put us down some road, got a house up on a hill, travel around the world, put some pictures on the shelf. Hold you close and keep the faith. Raise some kids with our last name. Come on, baby, what you say we do? I feel like growing old with you. Growing old with you. Every day I'll love you better watching sunsets fading from the front porch. We'll build this home together with her any storm. And as the years keep rolling on, you'll be right where I belong. What you say we put us down some roots, found a house up on a hill, travel around the world, put some pictures on the shelf. Hold you close and keep the faith, raise some kids with our last name. Well, come on, baby, what you say we do? I feel like growing old with you, growing old with you. What you say we put us down some rooms, find a house up on a hill, travel around this world, put some pictures on the shelf. Maybe one day your babies go and have some babies of their own, and you'll get all my time till all my time is through. I feel like growing old with you, growing old with you. I feel like growing old with you. Girl, you stole my heart and changed it. Took all of my plans and rearranged them. Now I finally know what amazing grace is. When I look into your eyes, baby, I see my whole life. What you say we put us down some roots, found a house up on a hill, travel around the world, put some pictures on the shelf. Hold you close and keep the faith, raise some kids with our last name. Come on, baby, what you say we do? I feel like growing old with you.
Better be proud of me, even when I'm ugly, you still better love me. I can be late for a date, that's fine, but you better be on time. Any man of mine say it fits just right when last year's dress is just a little too tight, and anything I do is say better be okay when I have a bad hair day. And if I change my mind a million times, I wanna hear him say, yeah, 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 I like it that way. Any man of mine.
There you see it, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her, and you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Yes, you wonder. Look at her, you know you do. It's possible she wants you to. There's one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl.
Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
That'd be her father, Jeffrey, and her mother, Cynthia. Welcome.
Ready? Yeah, you're right.
Please be seated.
Nice.
Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones, both here with us today and in spirit. On behalf of the bride and groom, thank you all for being here for this special occasion. as we celebrate Desiree and Ryan in their lifelong commitment of love to each other. Before we really get the ball rolling, Ryan and Des, I'd like you to turn and look at all of these people who traveled near and far, who love you both so incredibly much, and are here today to share this wonderful moment with you. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Sean Crane, and I've been friends with Ryan for about 8 years. We've had our fair share of fun and wild memories, like that one time we were both unemployed in our early 20s, and it was only natural to sunbathe by the pool, slam some Coors Lights in my parents' backyard at 10:30 a.m. on a Tuesday. But the one memory that sticks with me the most is the night when Ryan and Dez's relationship first originated at a Boots and Brews concert. As Ryan and I were leaving the concert, Ryan needed to use the bathroom, so we stopped at the porta potties.
Such a great story.
A few minutes later, Ryan walked my way with his deer in headlights look, which we've all seen before. Sean, I met a girl. You met a girl at the porta potties? This is going to be good. And to my surprise, this stunning woman walks our way. This most beautiful and kind bride who stands before us today. From this moment, their bond and love for each other would only grow stronger. From lake trips, country concerts, camping in the desert, to getting engaged in Alaska. Des and Ryan are a couple who love to have adventure and create everlasting memories. When speaking with Ryan and Des individually, they both shared the same exact trip. It was the same story of when they knew, this is the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. It was a simple trip to Curd River for Frontier Days to enjoy the rodeo. From this trip, Des knew that Ryan was her safe place, her home, the person that will love her unconditionally, no matter the circumstance. Ryan walked away with a feeling in his heart he didn't know existed. The type of love that would now be his main priority in life. As we reflect on the love these two have for each other, I'd like to share a quote. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Despite this quote originating over 2,000 years ago by a philosopher whose name I can't even pronounce, the message still resonates today as the love between Ryan and Des gives them strength and courage to face life's challenges head on, hand in hand, for the rest of their years. In my script it says, please take each other's hands, but we're on top of that already, so that's awesome. It's for balance. Do you, Ryan, promise to love Des and respect her? To share your life and your dreams, to build with her a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth?
I do.
Do you, Des, promise to love Ryan and respect him, to share your life and your dreams, to build with him a home that is a place of love, happiness, commitment, and growth?
I do.
All right, let's bust those rings out.
I'll keep this safe, Des. You actually just take the rings and go back to that.
Yeah.
Did you really skip that? I already have it.
Not yet. The wedding ring is a symbol of married love. The precious metals that show your love is your most precious possession, And the unending circle symbolizes that your love may never cease. Ryan, as you place this ring on Dez's finger, please repeat after me. Des, with this ring,
Des, with this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
As a symbol of my eternal love.
As a symbol to my eternal love.
My everlasting friendship.
My everlasting friendship.
And the promise of all of my tomorrows.
And the promise of all of my tomorrows. We didn't rehearse this part.
I asked. All right, Des, please repeat after me.
I need your hand.
Ryan, with this ring,
Ryan, with this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
As a symbol of my eternal love.
As simple as my eternal love.
My everlasting friendship.
My everlasting friendship.
And the promise of all of my tomorrows.
And the promise of all of my tomorrows.
By the power vested in me through one of those online churches, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. It is my great honor and privilege to present for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Holcomb.
What I want, you've got, and it might be hard to handle. But like a flame that burns a candle feeds the flame. Yeah, yeah. What I got, full stock of thoughts and dreams that scatter. And you pull them all together. And how can I explain?
You're my honey, you're my bee, you're my sweet and my sugar cane. You're my logic, you're my reason when the whole world's gone insane. You're my harbor, you're my compass, you're my boat when my seas get rough. And you're the only place I really wanna rest when I've had enough. I've had enough. One heartbeat and you got nothing but make it two, baby. You got something this world ain't meant to travel all alone. So take my hand and all my loving. We won't need any lugging. I promise you I'll hold it till I'm dead and gone. With one heartbeat or one lone sound. Girl, I can't believe that I finally found just a look around. You're my healing when I break, kinda simple, you're my strong, firm hand. I got a million things I want, but I only need to be your man. Hey.
Logan, Kaylee, and Sam.
6 o'clock on Friday evening, mama doesn't know she's leaving till she hears the screamer slamming, rubber squealing, gears are jamming, local country station just a blaring on the radio. Pick him up at 7.
Donald and Lexi.
Rodeo, mama's on the front porch screaming out her warning, girl, you better get your red head back in bed before the morning. 9 o'clock the show is in, but the fun is just beginning. She knows he's anticipating, but she's gonna keep him waiting. Grab a bite to eat and they're heading to the honky tonk. Loud crowds and line dancing just ain't what they really want. Drive out to
Brendan and Nicole.
the creek where it's George Strait, real late and dancing cheek to cheek. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. Ain't giving in till they get enough. Go around the world in a pickup truck.
And keep it going for Troy and JoJo. Let's hear it for Curtis and Dominique.
Hard romance at 1 o'clock, that truck is rocking to is coming, still no stopping, break and check the clock at 3, they're right on where they wanna be, and 4 o'clock, get up, get going, 5 o'clock, at Rooster's Grill.
Give it up for Jeff and Yana.
Yeah, they ain't going down till the sun comes up. I ain't giving in till they get enough. Go around the world in a pickup truck. They ain't going down till the sun comes up.
Let's hear it for Garrett and Kristen.
6 o'clock on Saturday, her folks will know he's on his way. The stalls are clean, the horses fed. They say she's grounded till she's dead. Well, here he comes around the bend, slowing down, she's jumping in. Hey, mom, your daughter's gone, there they go again.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you for the second time the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Holcomb.
Out of all the prayers I prayed, you're heaven's answer. Out of all the hell I've been through, I never thought you'd be out there, but thank God you were out there. 'Cause
I never wanted to tap my brakes. I never wanted to settle down. I was always 1 foot out the door. I never thought about turning around. Never saw myself with a white picket fence dug into the ground. Never till now. Never till you walked into that bar. Never till we talked over that song. Never till we danced till closing time. Never till you proved me wrong about the kind of love you fall so hard you never hit the ground. Never till now. Oh, never till now.
Now you're dressed in white and you're walking towards me. I can't believe my eyes. I'm staring at the rest of my life. I'm a mess inside, 'cause we've come so far, and after all this time I finally get to call you my wife. 2 words keep playing in my head. Lucky me, I get to marry my best friend.
Crazy girl, don't you know that I love you? I wouldn't dream of going nowhere. Silly woman, come here, let me hold you. And I told you lately, I love you like crazy girl. Don't you know that I love you? I wouldn't dream of going nowhere. Silly woman, come here, let me hold you. And I told you lately, I love you like.
Let's hear it one more time for Des and Ryan, everybody.
Hey, that table, you guys, quiet? Yeah, thank you. So, me and Des just want to say thank you all. You all mean so much to us. She made me talk right now, and it's really hard. So, we love you all, and thank you so much for coming. It really means the world to us. We all have memories with every one of you, so thank you.
Ain't son-in-law's great? That sounds better. How's everyone doing? Y'all having fun? They put on one hell of a show, don't they? Well, sometimes I forget what I'm going to say so I can step a little closer. You know, Desiree, This all started way down Corpus Christi, Texas. Then all up to Austin. And then we got a while here, brought you and your sisters out to Southern California. That's her doing right there. And then she got the culture. I go into all the details, but you just got to talk to her about that. I think her first episode was what I call "Dude Looks Like a Lady," down in the Christmas parade down in Hollywood. So from there I thought, yeah, right. Her eyes were so big, I could see the light come to her, and from there the journey just continued. So then we get to the antics of St. Charles. There's some St. Charles people out there. Give me a shout out. Who knows? Yeah, there's some St. Charles people. And then her and her sisters move on up to the John Burroughs. The madness and mayhem of John Burroughs. There's a bunch of y'all out there too, huh? And then her journey continues, and she's just clicking right along. So then she gets up to this place in Missoula, Montana. I call it the Queens of Missoula. Where's the good doctor? Right there she is. Been there all along. Then she gets back to Southern California. She's all entrepreneur, businesswoman. So she finds this new tribe. I don't know about this. Pop's always the last one to find out. So I think Kevin, the preacher man, said, Ryan comes out, he's like, I met this girl. I was going like, okay. But Pops didn't find out for about 2 years. I kind of had this habit when my daughters were young, running off the boys, made sure they knew that they're going to be in trouble. So she does this. 2 years later, Dad, I met this boy. Oh, okay, well, good. What's his name? All this stuff. And, Ryan Holcomb. I was going, just the last name can scare you. Holcomb. I was going like, well, okay, this ought to be interesting. And then when I talked to her sisters, they're going like, oh, yeah, they've been dating for a while. I was going like, oh, okay. So that followed suit with her sisters because her sisters did the same thing. They got their boyfriends, and they didn't tell Pops for a while. And that's all good with me. So then when I meet this gentleman, how you doing, Mr. Holcomb? I was going, yeah, you're a good guy. I know you are. You're going to take care of my daughter, aren't you? Rather than saying, you're going to take care of my daughter. We got along real good. I can't think of a finer man to take care of Miss Desiree here than Ryan Holcomb. And I know they love each other a lot because Desiree ain't going to put up with any old body. Nothing personal to anybody else. But this guy's huge in my book. And I look forward to seeing the journey from here on out because it's going to be a good one.
Hello! My name is Jeff. And for those who don't know me, I'm basically Ryan's first Des. His practice run, if you would. His corn to his dog. His Hal to his oats. To making his dreams come true. Dare I say, his rye to his Ann. His hole to his cum. Ryan, we became best friends during our time at community college, and I'll never forget that Thursday afternoon when you asked me what my plans were past COC. And when I told you, I believe your exact words were, I could go to college. You applied that night, and off to Chico we went. Now in doing this, unbeknownst to me, Garrett being the best big brother he is, handed me the gavel of responsibility to watch over you in his absence. Maybe I bit off more than I could chew. As in my first week of Overwatch, you get arrested. Not a good way to start. And 2 weeks later, the night before your arraignment, you get sucker punched leaving a house party. And off to court you go with a black eye. We're 3 weeks in, and I am 0-2. I stopped keeping score after that. But what I didn't stop keeping score of was the amount of corn dogs and Ziploc bag spaghetti one man can consume in 2 years. So, Des, I applaud you for getting Ryan on a healthier diet, as I was never able to do so. Ryan, we've grown up so much in these last 12 years, and over time you've become a brother to me. We have so many great stories and adventures to tell, but our time in college together will always stay a top highlight. And the important part is, we graduated. Alive! And after graduating college, we went our separate ways to begin our careers, and I was happily able to pass the gavel of responsibility back to Garrett. But not too long after, however, you found your soulmate, Desiree, who has helped transform you into the man you have become today. Des, you look absolutely stunning tonight. I couldn't picture a more perfect person for my best friend, and I cannot wait to see the life you two create together.
Jeff, what the hell are you doing?
Garrett! Garrett, who let you out? I mean, where have you been? You're supposed to be up here giving a speech.
What do you know about that, Jeff? Somebody locked me in the bathroom.
Who would do such a thing? Again, who let you out?
Nobody let me out. I had to climb through the window.
You fit through the window?
Oh, I oughta kick your ass, but it's your birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and honor to introduce the real best man, the brother of the groom, Garrett Holcomb.
Hello, everyone. I guess I'll give this speech I had planned before Jeff held me hostage. How about a hand, though, for both Jeff's and Kristen? All their speeches sounded great, or from what I could hear through the bathroom door. It is Jeffrey's 30th birthday. So if you see him later, wish him a happy birthday and grab him a drink. First things first, Des, you look absolutely incredible. Come on, give it up for her! Ryan, I'm just so glad you shower daily now. For those of you that don't know me, it means you're probably part of the Duvall family reunion happening here tonight. So welcome. My name is Garrett, and I'm Ryan's older brother. Also, you should get comfy, and I hope your glasses are topped off because you're all mine now. Before I get any further, I'd like to give a big thank you to my parents, John and Shelley, Dez's sisters, Dom and Dee Dee, and the rest of both our families for everything they've done for tonight to happen. Also, a big shout out to Tom and the Ybarra family for letting us have this wedding in their front yard. And last but not least, on behalf of the bride and groom, I'd like to thank all of you wonderful people for coming out to celebrate Ryan and Dez's love. I mean, seriously, we've got enough people here for a small country. I imagine this is what it would have been like to speak at a college graduation, had I had one. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and this is a whole lot of village. But hey, we wouldn't have it any other way. And it's truly incredible to see how truly loved you two are. Okay, now that I got all that crap out of the way, it's story time. Poor Des has been put through the ringer this week, planning the wedding, from having to change venues, finding shuttles, figuring out parking, catering, lighting, heating. But I think the one thing that's kept her up at night is what I'm going to say in this speech. You got enough tequila there? Now, it's been the running joke that I'm kind of the male version of the movie 27 Dresses. 27 tuxedos, if you would. I've been to what seems like 100 weddings, been a minister a handful of times, a groomsman a dozen or so times. It's a blessing and a curse. Anyway, best man is kind of a new title. if you would have asked me exactly a year ago, I would have said I've never been a best man. But last year was real busy, so this is my 4th time being honored with the role. Now, the first best man speech I wrote took me 2 weeks, the second 2 days, and the last one, I was only given 2 hours. Thanks for that, David. So if we're going on pace, this one should have taken me 20 minutes, but nope, I've been writing this bad boy for 29 years. Now, my baby brother is a lot of things, but one thing he is not is boring. My mom always said, if you can't be smart, be funny. Well, Ryan took that and ran with it. Straight into a wall, but boy, did he run. Years ago, someone pointed out to me one of Ryan's greatest and or worst qualities, and it's the reason he has so many downright hilarious stories. When most people screw up or do something less than intelligent, they usually don't say anything. They keep it to themselves, and they hope that no one they knew around, fuck that, was around to see it. Ryan, bless his heart, is exactly the opposite. As soon as he screws up or does something dumb, he picks up his cell phone and calls someone. I mean, think about it, though. Think about how truly selfless that is. He would rather share his pain and misery to bring joy to others at his expense. And, buddy, we're real grateful for it. So when trying to sort through the last 30 years of funny, crazy, and just outrageous stories, it was almost impossible to narrow it down to a toast that wouldn't make you all want to kill me. I'll start by saying it's a miracle that Ryan is even alive to join us here today. Or that he even still speaks to me, for that matter. Growing up, I was personally responsible for Ryan's first 5 trips to the emergency room. I think I'm at fault for about 32 stitches, 14 staples, 7 concussions, and 5 nights in the ICU. Whoops. Who knew zip lines were so dangerous? My bad. Good thing you're durable. So if he seems a little slow sometimes, cut the kid a break. He's been hit in the head a lot. So on that note, we can start the toast to Ryan. A lot of people have heard the stories over the years, but I think I'll hit a few of the greats so we can all laugh together. Like, remember that time you put WD-40 on your dirt bike brakes so the squeaking would stop and didn't know why your dirt bike wouldn't stop after? Or that time you thought you could beat the spike strip on Placerita and popped all 4 of your brand new truck tires? Or that time you thought you saw a goose and nearly crashed your truck that was full of manure shutting down Sand Canyon in both directions? Or that time you climbed the rope at Topak and fell from the top. Thank God the concrete broke your fall. Or that time you got locked out of a house in a strange city and had to sleep in a cardboard box. I think Dane still feels bad for that one. Or that time in college you thought you'd jump off a roof dressed as a penguin, finding that spiky wrought iron fence hiding in the bushes you landed in. Because of you. Or that time you and I showed up to Thanksgiving 2 hours late, still drunk, and Dad wanted to kill us. Sorry, Grammy. And on that note, remember that funeral we went to, a little tipsy and kept giggling in the back? Which made Dad turn around and cuss in church. Now who's going to hell, John? Sorry, Uncle Mike. Seriously, I'm surprised these people still love us. And then there's everyone's favorite. That time you got arrested in college and gave the cops my driver's license. Got arrested and booked as me. And when your friends came to bail you out, they said, we don't have a Ryan Holcomb here. We only have a Garrett Holcomb here. Forcing Jeff to make one of the most stressful phone calls of his life. All while giving you an alias. So technically, Des, today you married Ryan, a.k.a. Garrett John Holcomb. Okay, I think that's enough laughing at Ryan. If any of you are interested in the full stories mentioned here tonight, you can buy my book on Amazon. It's called Life is Hard, the Ryan Holcomb Story. But all jokes aside, and against all odds, Ryan is not only my little brother, but my best friend. Oh, crap. Not always, but pretty much since he graduated high school. I've been told many times by multiple people how lucky I am to have such a great brother and a relationship with my brother. And they're not wrong. I am very lucky. But they also didn't see all the brother bonding we did. And Ryan defined brother bonding as his truck blowing up or his clutch going out, and us bonding as I fixed it while Ryan handed me tools. You You think Ryan would have learned something through all that bonding. Instead, he just bought a new truck that didn't break down once a month. Before Des, it was a lot of just me and Rye. We lived together, we went to the bar together, parties, weddings, vacations, you name it. I know for me, it made being alone while our friends started to get married a lot easier. And I'm very grateful to have had you by my side. But then you went and screwed it all up. And I'll never forget the moment. We were sitting on the couch in May of 2018. You were unemployed and single. And the only thing you had to your name was Snowflake. And for those of you that don't know, Snowflake was a 98 Ford Ranger that ran on hopes, dreams, and brother bonding. You had just applied to Burbank, and Ryan, who's very rarely serious, looked at me and he said, Garrett, when I turn 25, I'd really like to have a career and a girlfriend. And then, boom, 4 months later, Ryan turns 25 with a career and a brand new girlfriend. So right after his 25th birthday, I looked at him and I said, Ryan, when I turn 29, I'd really like to marry Margot Robbie and win the lottery. Guess it only works for Ryan. Love you, Mumu. So before I get to the love story we're all here for today, I think it's necessary to give a little history on Ryan's dating past. Don't worry, this part's quick. Short, quick, both. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Ryan is not smooth. As soon as he starts talking to a pretty girl, he forgets how words work. In college, they nicknamed him Farmer Fran. Because when he opened his mouth, all you could hear was, you're pretty. It was adorable and painful all at the same time. So the fact that Ryan is sitting here today, a married man, is, well, it's amazing. And probably an act of God, but let's talk a little bit about how we got here. Most of you know that Ryan and Dez's love story started in a country concert called Boots and Brews here in Santa Clarita. What most of you don't know is it's pure luck they hit it off that night. Ryan might be married to someone else right now had his dance skills been a little better. He was dancing with a random girl about an hour before he met Des, and during a dip, he dropped her. Flat on her back. Did he do the right thing, pick her up and apologize? Absolutely not. He panicked and ran like the wind. And the only reason Des isn't married to Dane right now is because when she met the both of them that day, Ryan was 2 inches taller. Thank God for that growth spurt, huh, right? After the fateful night, Ryan calls me and I quote, I met a girl last night. She's way prettier than me. And I've got a date this week. Can I borrow your car? So Snowflake got sidelined, as did Ryan's seeing glasses, because he wanted to make a good impression on the first date. Sounds safe, driving not your car blind to make a good first impression. Like I said, it's a miracle we're here today. I knew Des was someone special very early on. I never heard Ryan talk about anyone this way. It wasn't long after that we all got to know Des. She came everywhere with us. Lake trips, desert trips, snow trips, parties. But I will never forget one very special night. Well, special to me at least. We had taken a party bus down to the beach for a friend's birthday. And I don't know what happened exactly, as there was a considerable amount of alcohol involved, kind of like tonight. But Ryan was gone helping a friend, and it seemed like the whole group was separated. But Des and I were together, and we wanted food. We found this little hole-in-the-wall pizza place, bought as much pizza as we could carry, and found a bench by the beach. And as we're sitting there enjoying some of the best pizza of our lives, Des turns to me and goes, "Do you like me?" And I believe my response was something along the lines of, "Dear, if I don't like you, you want to still be here." And that might sound like a bit of a dick response, but it was my drunk way of saying my little brother had found a good one. I mean, I've always wanted a little sister. I mean, another little sister. Sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. It was all downhill after that. Des was part of the family. She moved in with Ryan and I, and the three of us made do in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. Not only that, but Corona hit like the next week, so we got real close real quick. Thank God the liquor stores didn't close down. It was tight, but we made it work, and I got to see the true love between them grow. I couldn't have been more happy for the both of them. Not only had they found their persons, the yin to their yangs, but they also tolerated me. I've had the privilege of watching you evolve into the strong, supportive couple you are today. And when they moved out and got their own place, it was awesome. I got to walk around the house naked again. I could shower without knocking down one of Des's 8 shampoo bottles. The front yard looked a little less like a used car dealership. But part of me absolutely missed them. It wasn't long after Ryan was telling me he was going to propose, and seriously, what a jerk. Like on a glacier in Alaska with a helicopter? How the fuck am I going to top that? You win that one, little brother. Which brings us to today. All the headaches, the stress, the cleaning, the anxiety, the planning, the damn rain. It's done. You made it. You married your best friend. The truth is, I've been making all these jokes the whole time to keep myself from tearing up. But screw it. I made it to the end. Whew, damn. Ryan, I'm so damn proud of the man you become. I've had my worries, but son of a bitch, you pulled it off. You grew up, you're married, and you don't need me to take care of you anymore. Not to mention you found a hell of a partner. So Des, even though it happened a while back, this is me officially handing you the gavel of responsibility. Good luck. Desiree, in all seriousness though, welcome to the family. Welcome to the whole. We're so very happy to have you. And on that note, if you could raise a glass and please toast my new favorite people, Desiree and Ryan Holcomb.
But hell, who is? There ain't nothing that's broken that he couldn't fix. He taught me what to fight for and when to not give a damn. Yeah, I'm the proud daughter of a blue-collar Superman. I'm in good hands when he's holding on to mine. I know who I am when I look in his eyes, and he only sees the best in me, even when it's hard to find. He's a good man. I'm in good hands.
So good night, you moonlight ladies. Rockabye, sweet baby Jane. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dream and rockabye, sweet baby Jane.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Des and Jeff.
She says, how about a dance with Mom? And she dances with her little man, spinning around, hand in hand, 'cause she knows that there'll come a day and some lucky girl will dance in her place. She holds on as long as she can to her little man. Exchanged and the rings are in place, and her baby boy is dancing away. Then he walks over, wipes a tear from her eye, says there's still one girl I haven't danced with tonight. And she dances with her little man, spinning around, hand in hand, 'cause she knows today is the day that lucky woman will dance in her place. She holds on as long as she can to the memory of every dance with her little man.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the brand new groom and his beautiful mother.
What I want, you've got, and it might be hard to handle, but like a flame that burns a candle, the candle feeds the flame. Yeah, yeah, what I got, full stock of thoughts and dreams that scatter. attention.